Hello and welcome to the Loose Butthole Reviews. Today we are reviewing Chip and Dale. What was it? Chip and Dale what?
Chippendale Rescue Rangers, just like the original.
Okay, alright, so yeah, that is what we're reviewing today, and
Oh.
just to get it out of the way, we both agree this is an agreed upon Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum. What does Jeff Goldblum want?
I want my money back.
Mm-hmm.
And I want angels to give it to me. And pixies to count it out for me. And a gnome or a hobbit or an elf to sleep at the foot of my bed, and I just want them all over my backyard. But no matter what happens with any of that, I do want my money back.
I this this might be this actually might be, just because of that ending, one of the most Jeff Goldblums that we've done so far.
Oh, this is Jeff Goldblum, like through and through. Like, I will say, about the hour mark, they had me fooled. I'm not
Mm.
gonna lie, I loved the ugly Sonic stuff. That was golden, and they had Skeletor call He-Man a boob. They did Skeletor more justice than fucking Kevin Hart did,
Mhm.
and it's still a goddamn Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, yeah.
But it would have been a 1.5 if they just didn't do the ending like they did it.
Holy fuck.
Like they literally told us how the ending was gonna go, and they was like, "Oh no, that's too cliche. We're not gonna fucking do that." And then they proceed to do it, and they mock that they're doing it, like they're getting away with it.
Yeah, I mean that's just such a such an annoying cliche that I see a lot nowadays.
Like they was trying. They mocked every joke they did. The only joke that they didn't mock was the ugly Sonic joke. That was the only joke that nailed. Like, that could have been a 2 minute skit they posted on Disney Plus, and then I would have posted that skit a fucking 5 out of 5.
I feel like it was more funny in theory. I don't know. I nothing made me crack a smile
I
at
see. That's the
all.
thing. I
It's like
chortled.
watching.
I
It's like
chortled a few
watching New
times in
Family
this.
Guy.
I will admit it made me chortle a bit, but a chortle is a fucking chortle. You know that it's nothing really. It's that's okay.
Yeah, I'll go into my full thing with this whole thing, but go on.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for me. There was a couple of jokes that landed, and it was literally the ugly Sonic and the He-Man thing that made me chortle. Like,
Mhm.
the ugly Sonic
Honestly,
stuff
the
would not
only
have
thing that I
landed.
kind of smiled at was the ET.
They they referenced the teeth. They even fucking referenced the teeth of ugly Sonic. Like, that's just golden,
Mhm.
man. I hate to say it. That was pretty good.
Yeah, and they kept on.
Yeah, they kept on with it, but that was the whole thing. Like, I wish we got a scene with him with like regular Sonic,
Mhm.
and of course you wish you got a scene with Mr. Mouse, which
That just because, just to show the real, if Disney actually showed their real face of what
dude,
they
that would have
really
been
are, because that is Mr. Mouse.
like this. It would have been great, but this was such a fucking fever dream. The
I can't even
ending,
give it a point for the Randy. It was just like the safest way to have him there. He said nothing, was just there and
just the
doing
cameo,
nothing,
just a short little cameo. That's another
looking
thing. Like,
looking like he didn't want to be there.
yeah, that was like the best way
It's
to
like
do it though.
And it's funny because that's a joke that only works if you know the movie. The whole rest of the movie is bad. And honestly, first off, my biggest issue and my first issue with this movie at the very beginning has been the dialogue.
To be
It's actually
honest,
it's actually distracted me even more than animation until
I know
the
it's
end.
terrible. I know it's terrible, but they actually referenced the dialogue several times throughout the movie, so I think that's supposed to be an uncanny joke.
I don't remember an example of that.
At the
I
very
just know
end,
there's literally them going
at the,
when they're
at
in the fucking machine.
at the very end, they do make a sly comment about how what's happening is very like cliche, and even what they're saying is, and it's like, the fuck.
And that's more on the actual like the written
See,
dialogue. I'm
that's
talking
the
about the actual delivery here. The
yeah,
delivery,
that's
I
what
should
I'm
actually.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like they reference the delivery too in that scene.
Yeah, I
Like
missed that
they
part, but
reference that's the whole point in that
then I
joke
don't.
is to reference the dialogue.
You see, and then I don't. It doesn't like with that. It's weird if that's a weird intentional way to do that, and then do that at the end because everyone's just gonna be taking out of the movie because of the dialogue.
I
You
was
know,
I was half paying attention to the dialogue because it was so flat. Like the delivery is
especially
just
with
so
Chip and
fucking poor.
Dale.
Chip and Dale,
Honestly, a lot of other people did better, but Chip and Dale were horrible. Andy Samberg and Ben Schwartz were horrible in this,
fucking
and they're not like the best voice actors, but
they could do.
I've heard them do a
I've
lot
listened to
better.
them. They can do some pretty good voice acting.
Yeah, they could do a lot better. It's like I don't know. This feels like it was done on like the first read.
That's why I think it was intentional. I think, to be honest, they're trying to be meta with this movie, and it just does not fucking land, because all like
Like maybe the joke is like, oh, look at how meta this, and it's an excuse to like not put money into this. It's like, oh, then we don't have to pay the actors as much because we're not having a lot of time with them, and we're just shitting out. But even at the police station, there was literally dudes that look like demo, like the like samples shit that you get in like those animation programs.
they I think those were probably people. Oh, that one CGI scene in The Office with Chip and Dale,
Mhm.
with
Yeah,
Dale, I
that's what I'm
believe, or
talking about.
Chip.
They look like fucking
That was
demos.
like, I could not believe, like, who was those characters supposed to be anyway? Like,
Like, is it
Disney,
like some
you
weird? It
own.
almost looks like some weird internet thing. Like, it looks like something like the hippo that sing, and the dog that sing like the lion sleeps tonight.
Yeah, it was fucking weird. Like, Disney owns plenty of Buffalo Frog characters that they could have just inserted in there, and they had that weird real person on in the background, and she stuck out like a sore thumb because the
And
whole rest of the set is CGI.
also, and this movie has shown that they not only have access to Disney characters,
They
they
have
they're
Paramount.
throwing so many other motherfuckers in this, like from
They,
different. Because I know for sure, like
they have
uh,
Paramount. They have Warner Brothers, dude. They fucking have
Nickelodeon.
Batman in a scene, dude. They literally have Batman in a legit scene with a
Yeah, with
legit
ET.
line.
Warner Bros. And yeah, because ET's Warner Brothers. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's Warner
Is Warner Brothers
Brothers.
with? Yeah,
And fucking,
I'm
they
pretty sure most of
reference
Spielberg
Nickelodeon.
stuff
They
is.
have Nickelodeon fucking characters in this, man. If I'm not mistaken, He-Man might be owned by Hanna-Barbera. So that's fucking Cartoon Network. Like, they have
They had
so
a.
much shit in this. I don't know how this was made, dude. I do not, like, this was an
It's
expensive
where
ass
all the
movie.
budget went.
Like, I have to see, like, I'm doing that right now, actually. I have
That's
to
where all the
see.
budget went. Probably it was
I
just getting all those IPs.
I have to see this budget. Like, this movie was damn near impossible to get made, legitly.
And like I could forgive it for like frame skipping with the stop motion character. It actually would make sense there, but that was happening with any animated character in this.
Yeah, they were missing frames like a motherfucker. What is the budget? What is the budget?
Definitely not a Roger Rabbit budget.
Oh, dude,
That's for sure.
some of the cameos in this would have cost them as much as Roger Rabbit's budget was.
Hmm. That's why Roger Rabbit just only dipped into Disney and Warner Brothers.
I can't find anything on the budget yet. The budget
We're
has
definitely
not been
watching
made
Roger Rabbit
public.
now.
This budget has to be ridiculous, man. I mean, they had so many fucking references, dude. I'm legitly gonna have to watch an Easter egg video just to understand some of the references.
They robbed us of our Muppet fight too.
Yes, man.
They
They
gave us a
fucking
little.
they hint at Muppet fights, and then they're just gonna show a little fucking like screenshot during the credits. Them fucking assholes. And
Teased us.
doesn't Disney own the fucking Muppets?
Yeah. There wasn't even any actual Muppets in that fight. It was just like generic Muppets.
Yeah, puppets. It wasn't even like actual Muppets.
Yeah, it's like what the background characters of Muppets would be, you know? Just like a nameless.
Yeah, they're owned by the Walt Disney Company.
Mhm.
Why couldn't we get Kermit the
they're all
Frog?
different.
Why couldn't we get Kermit the Frog and the Swedish Chef fighting each other? That would have been
Or
fucking
like
hilarious.
old Fozzie Bear, just like a shredded like bear,
Ah, yes.
taking on Gonzo, like shooting lasers from his eyes.
Fucking or have the animal. Have the animal like ripping apart another Muppet, like just a random Muppet, like one of the other members of the band.
Yeah. Roger Rabbit. I mean, it's not going back on Roger Rabbit. I remember there's a lot of like decently edgy points
Yeah,
in that, and I'm
there
like,
was
oh, I don't know how
edgy
they got
jokes.
away with this.
There's literally a patty cake joke in it, man. Fucking patty cake joke.
I remember that scene as a kid always made me uncomfortable because before you even see the the pictures of them actually playing patty cake, you just see them like at the window like taking pictures as you hear like it sounds like they're having sex.
Yeah, that's the whole point. That's the fucking patty cake joke.
Yeah.
And they nailed it. But in this, they just could not help themselves. Oh my god, dude. Like, I am physically ill, dude. This triggered a panic. You know why you know why I said fuck it, we're just gonna do the review? Because it was too late. The panic attack done triggered right as you said I don't want the panic attack triggered. I was already full flown into it. My left arm done gone numb and I wanna lay down.
So
My chest hurts. This isn't fun. I did this to myself. This was me too. I did this. This was my decision. And it fucking backfired. Oh, I thought it was just gonna be like, haha, look at ugly Sonic. That was a romp. But no, at the end it was like, this is actually causing me physical fucking pain, dude. What the fuck?
Like, ooh. Man. Like that just it went so long but also so fast.
Yeah, it was over so fucking it went by like that's the thing, like none of the jokes stayed long enough to really like be detriment. Like none of them, like that one joke of the longer the laugh was like the worst one of them all, and even then they stopped laughing as soon as they referenced that. It was like, oh yeah, that's bad. Let's just stop this and move on.
And I definitely will point out that I feel like especially in the first part of this, the comedy is like family-friendly Family Guy.
Yes,
Like newer Family Guy.
definitely
Just like
family.
that's why
Guy.
there's like a joke now and then that's like, oh, that's kind of funny, and then like it goes to the next thing. It's like because it's shooting 1,000 of them, then it has like 2 to 3 kind of hits.
And they did a fucking they made fun of rapping cartoons, and they had the cartoons rap, dude.
Mhm.
Like, the fuck, Disney, you were so close, man. They were so close. Like, I don't understand. Like, if this was baseball, to this is a very dated reference. If this was baseball and Disney was up to bat, literally, if you like did an enhancement of the swing, the ball literally grazed right under the fucking bat, and they just missed the mark, just enough to piss you off, just to infuriate you, because that was the final fucking strike of the game.
Yeah. It was that was something.
It,
Definitely the most Jeff Goldblum of the Jeff Goldblum so far. What is our Jeff Goldblums? Let's go back over them. Let me see if that's true.
I believe the Jeff Goldblums. I know Pokemon Snap. New Pokemon Snap was one of them. Uh, Matrix Revolutions. That was.
You know what? This. Ooh.
I
Maybe it's just on par. I'll say it's on par.
And Mortal Kombat. You didn't think Mortal Kombat 1995 was a Jeff Goldblum, but I did.
I
Right?
thought I just gave that like a 1.
You gave it a 1.5.
Did I give that a Jeff Goldblum?
No, you gave Mortal Kombat a 1.5.
Oh yeah, just for the skull, which is probably more points than I even really wanted to give it.
But yeah, that definitely, those are the 3 Jeff Goldblums, and now we have our 4th. And this is the second Jeff Goldblum that we can say is like officially agreed upon.
Mm.
Like there's I
Definitely more of a
probably
Jeff Goldblum than Pokemon Snap.
New Pokemon Snap was a Jeff Goldblum due to the fact that it legitly was just a remake of the original, and that's not what New Pokemon Snap should have been after 20 years.
Yeah,
Like,
I got you. But like, I don't know, this.
See, that's the thing with Jeff Goldblum's. The disappointment could be like me. I was super hyped for New Pokemon Snap, like, and that's the problem. Like, and once I got a hold of it, it was like, the fuck is this? What? And another Jeff Goldblum can of course be this, where I expect disappointment, and we went in expecting a Jeff Goldblum, and it was like, yeah, definitely Jeff Goldblum.
I got you. Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum's can vary because disappointment can vary depending on what kind of disappointment. That's the crux of this. It's Jeff Goldblum ultimately means that it was such a disappointment that I would request a refund. And it's insanely bad for the movie if I want to request a refund when the movie was given to me for free on a streaming service.
Yeah, I feel like I would have had to actually walk out of the theater just for that last part for like my own well-being.
To be honest, if I went and saw this at the theater, I would have I would have stayed for the ugly Sonic part in the first 15 minutes. After that, I would have walked out and asked, could I go watch another movie?
Honestly, yeah.
Definitely what I would do. Like, you don't know, like, to be honest, I was gonna, like, the only way I was able to, because I distracted myself on my computer during the last 30 minutes. I kept having to glance at it, but the more I looked at it, the more my upper lip just got super sweaty, and I got that ugly wannabe stash right now, so it just like it was terrible.
It was bad. Oh man, what a
train wreck.
Yeah, I've definitely seen YouTubers do mixing like of animation with real life way better.
Oh yeah, I fucking can't stand they make fun of the Uncanny Valley, like using Uncanny
When they
Valley
show
CGI,
Uncanny
like that
Valley
would
characters making fun of it.
justify the get just using Uncanny CGI. Like, no, dude, like you can't make fun of the CGI you're using. Oh, every laugh, dude. I could hear the pain in Seth Rogen. He does not want to do that laugh anymore. He is so done with that laugh. Like the
I
first
would
time.
have gave him points if at like the very last one of like the Bob one, it did sound like it was going into crying.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like even the first one that he did sounded a little like
Like basically like that, yeah.
like it was just so sad. And, like to realize not even Seth Rogen wants to do the laugh anymore. Like
Killed Seth Rogen's laughter. Literally
the
killed
reason
his
why I
laughter.
hate the laugh is because I catch myself doing the laugh sometimes because it's that stupid stoner laugh that, let's face it, every stoner fucking does if you get in that fit. It
See,
just happens.
I've never had a problem with the laugh, even if people brought it up and tell just like how it was used in this movie, just because, only because of that meme of that one dude who pushed the cop down and then they edited Seth Rogen's laugh because he looked exactly like Seth Rogen.
Yes. That
That's
that
literally
is
the best Seth Rogen content ever.
that is golden. Oh man.
That'll never. When that video comes up, I always go back to it, and I'll never not fucking crack.
Yes.
Which is something I can't say this movie because I never cracked up even once the first way
I will
around. I was just dying,
never.
really.
If
Most.
I see someone watching this, I will actively try to save them from the ending. Like,
Just put a sleep mask on them slowly.
fucking.
So like, just wear this for
No,
until you hear the credits.
gonna have to get a rag and chloroform. Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
And then you know what's gonna you know the worst part about it is they're gonna wake up and they're gonna be like, huh, I wonder, and it's gonna pique their curiosity anymore, and they're gonna go fucking watch it, and they're still gonna be like sort of sick from the chloroform, and they're gonna actually like vomit.
See, that's what they get for. That's curiosity killing the cat thing.
Yes, it is.
Like it did us.
Oh
Curiosity
man, and this
killed
wasn't
us.
even curiosity. This was
We're
me
dead.
just trying to get some
We're
ugly
dead
Sonic,
now.
dude. I just wanted an ugly Sonic joke.
This
Was the price.
we are recording this from the ethereal realm. We are ghost trapped and we are unrestful because we can never find rest after this.
Oh fucking A, man. Yeah, I completely agree with that statement.
I am wailing in pain.
Hey, the only thing I can say about this movie is they did He-Man more justice than Kevin Smith. And that was with just one fucking line.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, don't. Don't. Please don't.
So, yeah, this is a pass. I mean, just like if you put your kids in front of this, you might that's definitely a good way to discover if they have epilepsy. Like honestly, I feel like that is an epileptic warning. It's not even for the flashing lights. It's honestly just for the
Yeah.
fucking motion.
Oh man, I really don't want to talk about this anymore.
We're getting PTSD.
Like, oh god damn it. Make it stop. Make it fucking stop.
Well, we will try to cleanse this from our minds at some point. I feel like I could say that the next review, or at least review after, will probably be Roger Rabbit, because we need to see something better than this bullshit, man.
The next review will definitely probably be either Roger Rabbit or Batman the Animated Series. One of those two.
or or Deliverance because of what just happened to us.
Yeah, that would be a good one too.
Well, it would be funny just to have that instead of Roger Rabbit being the second thing after this, and then Deliverance being in the middle.
Yes.
I've never seen Deliverance.
I might have seen it like one fucking time.
I only know what happens from reference. Honestly.
Let me just. I have to before
It's
we
like
sign
I
off.
think it's like almost 3-hour movie, so there's I don't know if it's only that to the whole thing.
I have to see a movie poster.
Oh my god!
Oh,
I bet when we'll watch this,
is
it'll be a
this
breath of fresh air.
is this what I fucking this is
Squeal,
squeal like a
squeal,
fucking piggy? Oh my god, yes, I've seen this. Oh my god, this is a goddamn terrible one. Holy shit, that's an awful scene. Oh, that's a goddamn such an awful scene.
I only
Holy
know it
shit.
from references, and I know that Michael Roker's in it.
Dude, fucking I really shouldn't spoil it, but I'm going to.
Don't spoil it. I want to see it.
Okay. We have to watch Deliverance now, god damn it. I have to watch that scene again. I have to watch Squeal Like a Pig again, damn it.
It'll always bring me back to the Indiana
goddamn
Jones
does.
South Park.
That's the worst part of that scene. He fucking does it. He fucking squeals.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Alright. This will be a bye-bye.
Bye-bye.